Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have another bombshell tarot reading. We do another breaking news story. And I hope you guys are well. And this is going to be for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And anybody, honestly, who resonates, because these are for the collective. So let's get into it. And let's see what we have. The bottom of the deck here is the rhinoceros. And I'm going to go ahead and have a look at that. And this is still the chatter within you to see your true path in life. So somebody has is either doing that or they have done that, right? You're quiet, spend some quiet time reflecting on what it is that you want, or either that or it just kind of comes to you. But it comes when we still the chatter, right? And let's see what we have here. And let's see what we got for Sagittarius. And if you would like your own psychic reading, mine are accurate. I'm a Silva grad. I was just discussing that with my daughter, and and so it can be about your life matters or aspects, or on somebody else that you wish to know about, right? You don't understand them, or they haven't been around, or maybe you just met them, or you don't trust them. Any of those. And in the description box, you can click on the calendar. If you would like also a progress chart or a synastry chart, email me. The progress chart is your natal chart, but now progress to today, so it shows you what you are dealing with right now. That's right, what you're dealing with right now since your last birthday. That's how that works. And even if it was, it is really basically for the year. That's how it is. It is. And so very cool, and I can help you. And if you've got some kind of issues, it's very fascinating and empowering to get your chart. This is how you are evolving with your progress chart, and your natal chart is what you are given at birth. And what you do with it and your free will is another story, right? Let's see what we have here, and you can click on the natal chart and and I'll get back to you. Let's see what we have here. We have the crab. Show your emotions and regenerate love. All right, maybe somebody was crabby and cranky, right? And then this card here, the chameleon, and this is conceal ambition with patience until it is time to make your move. Somebody here is like concealing their ambition, yes, with patience. In other words, somebody is going to make their move, but they're keeping it quiet. They are. And somebody wants to regenerate something with you, Sagittarius, and they're going to show their feelings. They're going to show you how they care. And they are. And the kangaroo, as events take on their own momentum, you take a true leap forward. Somebody is really showing up for you, but they've been hiding it from you or somebody else possibly. Wow, that's a big deal. Let's see what else we have for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. And all is connected. Oh, yes, it is. OMG. And we have Sleeping Beauty's dream. And so, look at that. You are somebody's sleeping beauty's dream. Or, you're sleeping beauty, Sagittarius, or they are. But it doesn't matter. It's really, it's all good. It's all the same, because here she is holding the little bird, and she's asleep here, and she's dreaming of this house, and these roses are like around her. It's a beautiful house, and that is for her to live with her prince. Yes, it is. Or her princess, whatever you like. And let's look here at all is connected, although we know what it is. Everything on the earth and in the universe is connected. Through a higher source. For sure it is. Innovation, transformation, growth, and release. Yes, a girl sits on a tree trunk and holds leaves in her hands while others blow away in the wind. A small spider holds a few leaves together with his fine filament, even though the wind threatens to tear them apart. Don't be afraid of change. Release your fear by letting go. Change is hard and often painful, but it is the only way to grow. You may drift, but you will never lose yourself. Life goes on and nothing ends. It is reshaped into something new by the wind. Not better or worse, but different. And in that change lies wonder and openings. Wonder and possibilities. And Sleeping Beauty's dream. Wow. And somebody here We know taking a true leap forward is change in your life, of course. But somebody is hiding this leap of faith to come to you. They want to regenerate their love with you. Wow. Now let's see what we have, Sagittarius. And these have been already shuffled. Let's see what we have. That's pretty deep, right? And let's see what else we have. We have the King of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, Rice. Oh, I'm just kidding. Page of Wands, the Chariot, and the Hermit. Knight of Swords, Five of Cups. Yeah, there's sadness here. And somebody is concealing their love for you, and somebody else is maybe sad. But there's regret here. Maybe they are hiding their love because they're waiting for the right moment. As events take on their own momentum, you take a true leap forward. Somebody's like waiting for the right moment. That's what's going. It says this here. It says, conceal your ambition with patience until it is time to make your move. Somebody's going to make their move. And yeah, there's a story behind this, right? And we have the Six of Swords, which is change and transition. And this card, all is connected. It talks about, right, release the past and, move out of fear, right? And then, change is painful sometimes and difficult, but let it go, right? And so that's what somebody's doing. They're letting something go here. And we know that because the Six of Swords is right here, which is change and growth. And the Five of Cups too. Yeah, interesting. The Knight of Swords is here too. And he's he's aggressive. He's doing something. He's taking action. It's not always nice. It's sometimes. But next to the Five of Cups, it's probably not anything nice here. Somebody could be left behind or left out here. Definitely they could. And reason being is because somebody is so inspired here. So somebody's willing to deal with some pain so they can have change in their life. That's what this is. There's like courage in this reading. When we see take a true leap forward, it takes courage, right? So King of Pentacles, Sagittarius, could be Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Could be. And he's holding the pentacle. Interesting with his belt, it kind of has this phallic kind of tip, right? Made out of metal, right? We know he has a leather belt on because in those days they, used real leather. They did, but he's got metal at the end. Really interesting, the shape though. And so the Wheel of Fortune sits in the upright in the challenge, and this is you. Because, I don't know, maybe they hurt your feelings. But you look like you're in the challenge here. Also, this looks like fate and destiny. And with fate and destiny in the challenge, this can definitely mean that you wake up one day and you feel like, well, Sagittarius is my fate and destiny, and I must go. I have to. I can't sit here anymore, or can't stay here. I can't do the same thing I've been doing. That's out of the question. And then we have the Page of Wands. Look at that. And the Page of Wands is in the root, showing up. And so the Page of Wands in the root is a new direction. It's a change in direction. Yeah, and he's going somewhere with his wand. It's like his walking cane. And the wands represent movement, inspiration, and courage. Yeah, so we know, and passion, right? So, wow. And somebody had a challenge here, Sagittarius, especially when we see the Five of Cups in the reading. Some type of challenge. And, maybe they don't want somebody to know that they're coming. And I feel like that's part of the challenge. And also to deal with difficult change, right? Change is never easy. No, it's not. And you can sit here all day long. You can be in your higher self all day long, and you could still be going, well, this isn't so easy to deal with change, especially major change. But we can't have any new opportunities or move forward in our life with stagnation. It's just, that's how it is. Right? All day long and twice on Sunday. Yeah, it is. And so here we have the Chariot in the past. This is movement. This is, I feel like somebody decided this because here is the Hermit next to it, like spiritual growth. So this is what I'm going to do, right? And, the Hermit goes up to the mountain to seek answers. Yeah, he doesn't go up there to pick flowers or, see if Jack and Jill, and see if Jack's okay because he fell down the mountain. No, the hermit's not over there to do that. He's over there to figure his life out. Yeah. Yes, and and so that's why he doesn't shave or anything. He goes, I'm gonna learn this, or I'm gonna learn about myself. That's really what that's about. I'm gonna, uh, learn about, my soul's journey here, and what I need to do, and and what I need to learn, basically. Let's get a card here on this chariot, and we have the hanged man here. And so the hangman is actually standing up here. Yeah, he is. And he said, well, I've either already released something, or I've already been released. Or it can also be I've been enlightened. Because the hangman's always about a perspective. He's kind of a little bit like the hermit, right? Interesting how he is one number after. Yeah, the hermit is really interesting. The hermit is, next to the hermit is about spiritual growth. It is, and seeking answers, and the hangman is about finding them. Really, if we kind of and the hermit finds it as well. But the next number, it means that they find that. But the hangman, but the fact that he is up there hanging on a post, it's kind of right like reflection. He's sacrificing something. He could be sacrificing his time. Definitely, time is. Although it is like fluid, it's such an important thing. Yeah, it's really interesting, right? And although it's an illusion, it's still very important. That's a lot to wrap your head around right there. But here he is standing there, and he's either been enlightened or he has released something. And we're talking about that, with that all is connected. And once something is released, this is when we can truly step into who we are, and with divine knowledge and a true understanding of our soul when we release something, whatever it is. And so Pisces rules the 12th house of release, right? And then Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac in order to get to Aries, which is a new beginning. So that is the philosophy behind that, or the astrology, right? It is really kind of behind that. It is. And so here, though, with the hangman in the reverse, something's been released in order to have movement. That's what this is. And it was decided by somebody who really had to get into reflection, and they even had to put on the hermit's robe, Sagittarius. They said, well, I don't really want to wear that old robe, and I don't want that beard, but maybe they want the beard, right? But long story short, he says, I'll wear it if I could figure this out, right? And I'll live up there on the mountain, right? Yeah. And even though the coyotes are outside the door and the wolves are, running the hills, right? And so here is somebody really sacrificed something here. They did, and that's my point. And so the Knight of Swords sits in the near future. We'll get a card, the Devil's Reverse. This is releasing chains, releasing the past, releasing restriction. And usually the devil can be a lot of self-restriction. We already know that because it can be about ego and fear and the lower self and blah, blah. But somebody could have been chained, actually, like in a physical relationship. But they were honestly chained to their ego. They were, for sure. And, whether or not there's something physical here is, they don't have to necessarily be arrogant. No, they don't. The ego is, there's kind of a lot to tell about the ego, but it is kind of simple in a way too, right? It is kind of releasing your lower self, right? Which means a whole bunch of stuff, right? 5 of Cups right here in the concern with the 10 of Wands. Wow. So this could be, I regret that I have to lay down some type of a burden. This is a release right here. Yeah, it's some type of a release, but there's regret and there's grieving here. Yes, there is. Wow, look at that. Ouch. So here we have the star sits in the environment. The star is inspiration, faith, hope, healing, and trusting your intuition with the star, right? And we have the 8 of Swords. Here's another release. So, yeah, and so this is like, I have to release something because I am so inspired to move forward in my life. And whatever I'm holding on to will not allow me to move forward. Wow. This is a deep reading. Yeah, it really is. With the hangman here, the hermit, the Star, the Five of Wands, a Five of Cups rather, it's all about your feelings and regret, and this Ten of Wands, laying down this burden. This is deep. It really is. And then we see the beauty, and which is really the most important part, and that is the Star, and that is the Chariot, and it is this Hanged Man who has been enlightened. Yeah, it is. And so here we have the Six of Swords in the hope. This is like, well, with this change that I'm implementing in my life, I hope that I get to a happy place in my life. Right? And so okay, and the Knight of Cups is showing up here with the Nine of Cups. Look at that. I love these because they almost rhyme. There's a word for that where they don't rhyme, but they sound, you know, almost, right? The long I here, Knight of Cups, Nine of Cups. And so we see here in the potential outcome a love offer here because you are this person's wish. Yes, Sagittarius, this is really beautiful. And the Knight of Cups comes, you know, the other knights, they may trust their intuition, but for sure the Knight of Cups trusts his intuition that you are fate and destiny right here in the challenge. Yeah, we're going to end this reading. Get your psychic reading. Sagittarius, this is a beautiful reading. It just is with Sleeping Beauty, right? And yeah, I don't think this person's going to let you sleep, though. No, I don't think so. I don't think there's going to be a lot of sleeping, so try to go to bed early, right? That's all I can say. We're going to end this reading. Thanks so much. Get your psychic reading. Lots of fun. Super empowering and very personal. We do them on the phone or we can do them over a video call, and that calendar is below. Everybody should have, honestly, if you have any, if you're seeking any insight at all, should have a psychic reading. And you know, and if your life is you're seeking insight in every part of your life, you should really get your progress chart. Yeah, thanks so much.